So, hey guys, how's everything?
Good, good.
Hello,
Yeah,
Mark.
yeah. Where are you right now?
Yeah.
Good,
Where are you?
good.
In a studio, little studio, or
Um, I wouldn't call it a studio, Mark. I call it a shed.
a shed?
It's a drum shed with a little gym in it.
A little gym. So you've had a bit of a workout before you come on tonight.
Absolutely not. I look at it quite a lot.
Yeah, you look at it quite a lot, yeah, and then you think, maybe not tonight.
Another day.
Another day, yeah, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So, do you want to introduce yourselves?
Come on.
Okay, yeah. So we are two members of the band Why Us.
Yeah,
My name's Holly,
yeah.
and
I'm Luke, and I play the drums.
I'm vocalist. We also have in our band Joe on guitar, Johnny on bass, and
Yeah.
Colin on guitar, but sadly they are all busy. So here we are representing.
It's absolutely fine. I think if we'd have got more people in, they'd have really had to squeeze in, wouldn't they?
We would have had to.
Like sitting on top of each other and yeah,
Yeah.
but like
Cozy.
kind of thing, yeah.
They might like that, to be fair.
So, guys, what music are you listening to at the moment? Any music like on your playlists or?
Go on, what's your favourite you're playing right now?
At the moment, for me, it's a little band from Canada. And I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Mark, but I'll try anyway. And it's Engine de Poitrine, and
Wow.
it's a duo who they dress up in like black and white polka dot, and they are one of the most bizarre acts I've seen in such a long time. But I can't stop watching them. They are amazing. They do lots of weird time signatures. The guy uses like the guitarist has got like it's a guitar bass thing. I don't know what it's
Yeah.
called. I'm a drummer. I'm not going to pretend like I know what it is. But like it's incredible to watch. Like the time signatures, the musicality. Like every time I see it, it kind of stresses me out because of the time signatures. But at the same time, I just can't stop watching it. So yeah,
Where did you come
it's
across
really
them
really
then?
good.
Where
Sorry.
did you find them?
Actually, our bassist Johnny sent just a random TikTok, and I watched it on repeat maybe 10 times. I was just so confused watching. I was like, "What is this?" But I couldn't stop watching it. And then I did a little drum cover of it recently because I had to get it out of my system. It's just too good.
Wow.
So yeah, highly recommend. Like, if you like don't do the same thing that I did, I'd be very surprised. Would you just kind of fixated on the screen?
Yeah,
It's
it's like
brilliant.
hypnotic.
Yes, it really is. Also, what they're wearing is kind of hypnotic as well.
Oh,
Lots
right,
of
yeah.
things like wobbling about, and they've got like these masks, and yeah, you just got to see it for yourself,
Wow.
Mark.
Unbelievable. Holly?
Right now I'm listening to a lot of Hayley Williams because she not long ago she's the lead singer of Paramore.
Yeah.
She released her solo album last July and she's just recently gone on tour. So ever since that came out, all I've done is been listening to it on repeat because I love her voice and just her solo songwriting is really inspiring. So that's been a lot of what I've been listening to. And I also love the band President, and they're also on tour right now. So I've been listening to a lot of President as well, which is
Nice.
rumoured to be Charlie Simpson from Busted, but no one knows because they wear masks. So it's exciting.
Ah. As
Yeah.
in Charlie Simpson is in Fight Star.
Yes,
That's
that's the one. Yeah, Busted,
Yeah.
Fight Star, and now President, we think. We're not sure.
We also think that the drummer is the guy who is playing for Busted on their tour at the moment.
Ah.
But again, nothing is confirmed. But if you watch them, they drum very, very similarly.
Yes.
Wow. Have you heard of a band called Dakota? An American band. They keep
I think
popping
I
up on
have.
Instagram all the time.
I haven't.
I think I have, maybe.
She sounds very much like Hayley Williams kind of thing. She's got a voice is just off the charts.
I think I might have heard of them, actually.
She's
I'm
just had a
gonna look it up
haircut
now.
recently, really short as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just like long,
nice.
maybe similar colour hair to yours actually.
I don't know what colour that would be.
I don't know.
Like a ready.
One
I'll
to
send
add
you
to
a
the
link
playlist then.
afterwards.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll send you a link afterwards. Honestly, they're absolutely brilliant. I think they're from California. I'm not 100%, but
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
her voice is just amazing. It's so good. It's brilliant.
Oh, nice.
Dakota,
Yes,
you say?
So can you recall like your first earliest memory of music, like the first song you might have probably ever heard?
I think for me, it's probably Everlong by Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
I was probably about 7 or 8 in the back of my dad's car, and he put the CD and played it. And I think that's probably one of the first times I thought, oh wow, this is awesome. And then asked him to play it like over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably for me.
Yeah, that's a great first song, is that?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you
I had
can't
like
get
a
any better than
real, I had a real like mixed bag. The one that I remember the most, and I don't know why, but it was a Billy Idol song when he's talking about the midnight hour. Is that the name of the song?
that.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
Midnight Hour,
but
that's right,
Rebel
yeah.
Yell.
Rebel Yell, that's the
There we
one.
go.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you.
that's
Because
it,
like,
yeah.
and like
In the midnight hour.
I'm like, I can't remember the name of the song, but like the chorus was on like repeat in my head for quite a long time. My dad used to listen to a lot of that. Like it would either be somewhere between Billy Idol, Queen, Led Zeppelin, and randomly M People.
Oh, I like people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
throw that one in there.
yeah. But like Billy Idol, like that particular song, like we had a
Yeah.
hi-fi in our kitchen of all places, and
Yeah.
that would be on at the weekend. That one very loud. I'd turn it louder and get told off, but that's really sticks in my head.
Billy Idol. That's going back a bit. It's like 80s, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great era of music, the 80s.
Ooh, I don't know. It depends what kind of music you mean.
I mean, I wasn't alive then, but you know, from what
Yeah.
I've heard, it was great.
Eighties.
Ooh.
Goodness me. I just about was.
Yeah, I didn't like the 80s at all. It was the worst. I was at school in the 80s, so it was the worst era for me for music, like all the
Oh
electronic stuff.
no. Yeah.
You know, the new romantics and oh no. No. Luckily, rock was about, AC/DC was about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of
Nice.
made it a bit better. Yeah. Yeah, so what music were playing in your house when you were growing up then? Was it obviously like Queen and Billy Idol, or was it something different? You know, like what did your parents listen to? Was it a different mix?
Oh,
I kind of answered mine a bit, so I'll go first. But yeah, mostly it was rock. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure my dad was like trying to send me down a particular path, but it was literally like a lot of Queen. I remember listening to Bicycle quite a lot. Yeah, oh yeah. And then mostly it was Led Zeppelin. Really, my dad absolutely
Yeah.
loved them. So like Immigrant Song is like
Yeah.
plastered in my head. Yeah, and then like I said, and then I think it got into like M People. I had this like real mixture of like rock and then over to like Motown and pop. So yeah, very good mix, I think.
Who were like them people then, or where did that kind of come from?
It was Dad again. To be honest,
Right.
he was in charge of the hi-fi system in our house, and I think Mum would just go with whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had a mixed bag of what he liked, but yeah, it was mostly that was about as I'd say kind of like pop soul as it
Yeah.
went. The rest was pretty firmly stuck over in the rock category.
Good. Holly?
Yeah, I had a real mixed bag at home as well when I was growing up, because my dad was also into that kind of like rock, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Foo Fighters, Red Hot Chili Peppers. But my mum was into like Madonna and everything. So I got like the full thing when it came to like growing up. I was like singing
Yeah.
a bit of pop, singing a bit of rock. My dad's really into Tubular Bells, so we listened to a lot of that growing up. Like it was a really eclectic mix, and therefore I feel like I now have a very like eclectic taste in music as well. So yeah.
That's crazy. Was you
Yeah.
in like bands in school and things, or with college or university or anything like that?
I was in like just cover bands pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't study music, Mark, but yeah, just basically I got into music by my friend wanting to form a band, giving me a couple of pens and just going, look, we need someone to drum, like just do like this on the table. And then I did, and he was like, well, that'll do. So, and that pretty much was it. Yeah. And then just basically just work my way out. What are the easiest songs to learn that I can
Yeah.
play, both hands and feet at the same time? And went from there, really.
Did you have lessons or?
I had a handful of lessons, but it turned out to be pretty expensive.
Yeah, they
So
are, yeah.
£30 an hour was
Yeah.
quite a lot back then. And I ran out of money pretty quick.
Yeah.
So from then I just basically was self-taught up
Yeah.
until a few years ago when I had some lessons with a guy who I think is in President, but we
Yeah.
can't confirm.
Right.
And he just kind of helped me get through a bit of hit a bit of a technical brick wall.
Yeah.
So I had some more lessons with him. But yeah, I've mostly done covers.
Yeah.
Been in one other originals band, and then we're here today as Why Us.
About you, Holly?
I wasn't really in like many bands at school. I did a lot of choirs because my background is very musical theatre. So I
Yeah.
grew up doing choir singing, and then I went to university and studied musical theatre and everything. So I didn't really join my first covers band till I was about 16. And my dad and my uncle and their friend had a little covers band from where I live called the River Rats. And they were like, come and sing with us. So I was like, all right, then it's just a bit of a laugh. So I sang like Alanis Morissette and Skunk Anansie covers with them. And I have, to be honest, I didn't really stop until like last year or the year before, like just at the end of 2024, when I was looking for really to do original stuff. And then that's kind of when we bumped into each other online. So yeah, up until then, it's been a few covers, but mainly a lot of musical theatre before this.
Yeah. Is that kind of how you all met then? Was it just like through Facebook or Instagram or?
What was the
Join my band.co.uk, which is like it's a bit like a band platform for like a bit like Facebook for bands where you kind of put ads out to say, like, I put an ad out to say, oh, I'm a singer looking to join and create my own originals band, done this covers, done that covers, whatever. And then I think you responded to the ad in like October of 24, and I totally ignored it, and then like basically didn't respond to him at all. And then in the Jan of 25, you messaged again on the same platform, and I was like, oh look, someone's responded to my ad. And then so yeah, it was kind of coincidence really.
Yeah, so basically it was left on red once.
Yeah.
And actually, it was only after I'd sent a message. We did like we every now and again we'd do a sweep of like, let's just find message singers. And I messaged you again, but then only realised afterwards. I was looking at the usernames, and I said to the guys, I was like, I messaged this one before. Like she won't come back, and you did.
I did come back the second time.
So yeah, been blue ticked only the once.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long have you all been together as a band? Not very long, or?
Since January 2025, really.
Yeah.
We had a few. I kind of like agreed to come along and meet like a couple of you guys just for a chat, and then went to like the first band rehearsal, and you guys had a series of like demos that had never been released with no lyrics or vocals on them, and sent them over to me and said, just have a go at writing your own lyrics, and something I'd never done before either. See how you go. So I had these like demo tracks, and I was like, oh, I'll just give it a go. It was probably rubbish, but I'll try. And I'd written like a song for every demo track, turned up to the rehearsal like, I've written this and this, and like and then we played it, we jammed through it, and they liked it, and I was surprised.
What I would say, Mark, is that the core of the band actually is the only other original band that I've ever been in. So Joe, Johnny and Colin, we'd all done work together before.
Yeah.
And we'd done like recorded EPs. And we just had these new songs. We wanted to go in a different direction. And we thought, this is a good way of really auditioning for singers to be like, here's a track, see what you write.
All right.
And we got some interesting responses to that. But Holly just kind of come in out of nowhere, just going, we sent her 4, maybe 3 or 4.
4.
And you're like, I've written to all of them. We're like, all of them? Like, okay. No. And they were really good. We were like, oh my goodness, we could gig.
Yeah.
And then it really went from there, I think. Then it just there was a good like spark, a good chemistry. Holly, you're like a writing machine, whether it's voice notes or
it's constant.
My favourite was when you had a little break at in a rehearsal. There was a song that wasn't quite working, and you just went out, and then you come back and said, I've rewritten all the lyrics. We're like, oh, okay. And then it worked. So far it's going pretty well creatively.
It is, yeah. It's good fun.
No. So can you remember like the first time when you, like it might have been a certain song or somebody you saw maybe in concert that made you want to pick up an instrument, learn to play or sing or?
Good question.
For me, I think I really looked up to Travis Barker. as a drummer. Blink 182, sort of
Yeah.
pop punk. He's technically just so quick and amazing to
Yeah.
watch. Like, he's such a powerhouse and he's so creative.
Mm.
I think he's really the one who like drove me into drumming in particular. And
Yeah.
then I think the one, although he kind of got it started, but then I kind of fell in love with the Foo Fighters, Nirvana, like Dave Grohl, Taylor
Yeah.
Hawkins, and then Josh Freese, and
Yeah.
now it's Ian Rubin. So like they just have just some of the most elite drummers,
Yeah.
that have walked the earth playing in that band. And I really resonated with kind of Dave's self-taught, quite like heavy hitting,
Yeah.
raw way of playing. I identify with that quite a lot.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it's kind of they're the ones. So I love playing Foo Fighters. Like Blink 182 was a real challenge. I remember thinking,
Yeah.
one day I'll be able to play First Date, and then I will have made it as a drummer. But then I got to playing First Date, and I was like, oh God, he's written some more that are even harder. So now you're like, so it's always been they're the ones that have really pushed me to learn.
Yeah.
So it's been brilliant.
I guess you've been to see the Foos then, maybe.
Maybe a few times.
Yeah.
I saw went to the Taylor Hawkins tribute
Oh, did
gig.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, and we were lucky enough. We got there so early. We got into the Golden Circle at the front.
Oh, wow.
And then you're surrounded by. There was lots of people. We were like, well, we know that person, but we didn't. When you know people, you don't know where
Yeah.
you know them from. You just know they're famous. We were surrounded. We were like, what's happened? But it was an incredible gig. Like really, really emotive. And yeah, the musicianship was brilliant.
Fantastic. That's really good. Holly, how about you?
I would say that, like, from listening to music, like I say, Paramore was a really, really, really big influence for me growing up. But I've never actually seen them live, unless you count. I know it's awful, unless you count watching them on YouTube religiously, which I do. But I actually went to go and see Alanis Morissette at the O2 a few years back. And although I think for me, a lot of my kind of inspiration for singing live has come from musical theatre and probably from my dad, if I'm honest, being singer of his band. I think seeing her and just how energetic she was on stage and how raw her vocals are as a musician, I think she's so inspiring that I was like, oh, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. And that's kind of what made me want to do the originals thing and go for it. But I've still got Paramore on the bucket list, or Hayley Williams, or in any way, shape or form, just her at some point. But yeah, so that's probably how I take a lot of inspiration from a lot of singers. And again, the Foo Fighters, I've seen them a few times live. It's just the energy for me. It's just watching live music, the energy that pours off the stage. How could you not want to do it?
Yeah. Oh, I know. I've seen Foo Fighters tons of times. Absolutely tons. I think the last one was the last one was the Olympic Park.
Nice.
That was the last one. That was last time. Yeah, last time I went. Yeah, to see them. But yeah, so when he broke his leg. Yeah, and everything like that.
Yeah.
In a little chair and his little throne, if you like. I don't know. Little throne he had in the. Yeah, Alanis Morissette though I think the emotion she puts into her songs anyway.
Oh yeah.
On stage, it's just she was always. I've always liked Alanis Morissette. She's really really good.
Amazing.
In the 90s, it was a good time in the 90s. You see.
Yeah.
We passed the 80s and the 90s.
Skip.
Yeah, kind of skipped the 80s, mate. Yeah. Got to the 90s, it was fantastic. All the good bands are coming back.
It's awful, isn't it?
I like honestly the amount of love that you have for Hayley. I just cannot. I can't believe I've seen them.
Don't. That's not fair.
So,
I've tried to get tickets for Paramore so many times. Every time I failed. Then she did the solo tour, and me and a friend and my sister and my mum were all like on our phones trying to get me a ticket because it's on my birthday in London that she's playing. Didn't get the ticket. I'm so annoyed. It will happen. It's got to happen at some point.
Yeah, we've got to go. I can I give one more notable mention, because this is actually how I saw and learned about Paramore and fell in love with them. Sorry to scratch you there. But I went to see a band called Newfound Glory, who actually were one of the first like punk bands that I really got into. Their drummer Cyrus Belushi, again, an absolute unit of a drummer. But on the side of the stage, they were doing like this co-tour with a band I'd never heard of before. I'd not gone to see them, but there was this little woman sat side by stage while they were playing before them. And like she was like air drumming and really loving it. And it turned out to be Hayley Williams. And so, because then afterwards she kind of like got up on the stage and they kind of announced her. I was like, oh, that's the singer of this next like band, and I didn't know any of their songs at the time.
Yeah.
But they were so good. Like I went and listened to that Riot album continually after watching it, because like you said, the energy of them and her voice was like unbelievable.
Yeah,
so I was blown away. But yes, that was the first time of a couple of times I've seen them.
All right,
we'll get some tickets for you. Sorry.
So it's your birthday coming up, so we might get you tickets.
Yeah, you better get me a ticket.
It's too late.
No, it's fine. It will happen. It will happen.
So as a band, when you're writing your music, obviously Holly does a lot of writing, the lyrics and things. Who kind of brings the ideas to the table first?
Oh,
well, that is a good question.
It's a bit of a mixed bag. I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes it'll be a lyric that like a chorus that I've written, and I have a melody in mind, and I'll send one of my classic voice notes to Joe, who's our guitarist, and he'll then put some chords to it, because I can play guitar a little bit, but not enough to like listen to what I'm singing and play chords to it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you'll come in, you've sent me a voice note of a fill, or you put it in the group about a fill you've got, or Joe will come along with, or actually even Johnny's done some great bass lines from previous stuff that he's worked on that we then developed into a song, and same with Colin bringing stuff to the board. So I think actually on the whole, it's a real group effort. It just depends who kind of comes up with the idea first.
And everyone, you're right, everyone contributes sometimes in different ways. I would say most of it probably does start with your voice notes, right, which will inspire something, or like something like Joe will inspire you, or I'll try and get beat, and I don't really know what you're going to do over it, but I'm like, I think this is a cool beat, could drive a song, but like it's usually then once we start to like all the good ones have really come very like quickly into play,
and they can change at any time as well. Like I look back at some of the early voice notes that I sent to the band when I first joined them, of like, for example, Damn Happy Song, which is our debut single. That first voice note came February 13th 2025, and it sounds so different to what we ended up recording. It just develops over time, and that particular single came together so quickly because I sent the chorus voice note again to Joe. He put together some chords and backing vocals, which I didn't realize were backing vocals at the time, because I didn't realize how well he could sing. And then by the end of that week, drums, bass, guitar had all been put together, and then we had the whole song within a couple of weeks, and it was done and dusted. So those kind of things, like you say, they come together so quickly. It's actually quite sometimes a bit scary.
It's been quite a good experience. Like obviously probably a little bit intimidating for you sometimes to come in. Like we were a fully formed band, I guess, like in terms of we'd done originals before. But even for us, it's been a completely different experience because of how organically it is. And like you said, like quickly, something can really. There's songs we've turned around in like one practice, where we've just started with an idea, and then by the end of it, we got to be like, we think that's pretty much it. And then we go away, and you like might refine like little fills here and there, right? But
nothing too much.
No,
it's been really good.
It's been cool.
Well, I mean, you've not been together that long, really, have you? Obviously, as a band, and I think you've like proper come on to the scene, like just like rushed like a bull in a china shop. I think you just like.
I like that.
We tried.
The first song came, and I watched it, and it was just like, I absolutely love it. I mean, the singles that you're releasing at the moment, it's like one a month, isn't it?
That it is at the minute. We should probably slow down. We should probably slow down a little bit.
It just seems like one a month. And I'm like, every one you're releasing, though, there's not a bad song so far. Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not at all. It's just, I can definitely hear the Hayley Williams. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't, maybe you like her a little bit. I'm not sure,
She's just great.
Where did you record them? Is it is it a proper full-blown studio, or because the sound's amazing?
Yeah, we were very lucky. I feel like we are very lucky. So we recorded we recorded 4 singles in November with the absolutely incredible Tom Joy, who is in Norfolk, and we we weren't really sure where to go with it, because you guys had recorded with somebody different before. I was completely new to recording in general, because the closest thing I knew to a recording sort of producer was my uncle, who's got his own studio back where I live, which is a bit far away. And we kind of wanted to go to someone brand new so we could have a totally new feel and an experience as a new band, I guess. So we were very lucky that we came across Tom, and we sort of decided to just we'd heard some of his work on his website, and it sounded all amazing. Everything he's recorded with, every band he's recorded with, has sounded amazing. And we thought, let's just do it. Let's just all in. Let's just go. So we travelled up to Norfolk, a little convoy, and
Airbnb.
We had a little Airbnb, and we were there for like 3 days, and we recorded the songs, and we had such a great time. And it was a nice moment for us, I think, as a band, to like actually spend time with each other, because up to that point it'd been like maybe a couple of rehearsals a month for the best part of a year. So it was nice. Yeah, we were very lucky. And he had a full studio, and he's absolute wizard. He's got his own band as well. He's just he's brilliant.
Sorry, Mark.
No, go on,
No, I was just going to say that I think what was brilliant for us is like those little voice notes. Like Tom really brought the songs alive, and just put so much power into it. Like you kind of have an idea in your head, don't you, when you're writing a song of like, it's going to sound like this live, and he's kind of he's like captured the energy that that runs through us, so that was the bit that was so impressive.
What was the studio called? Has it got you want to give him a shout out?
So it's not really his own studio. I think like he's got a couple of different types of studios that like dotted all around Norfolk. But him as a producer is Tom Joy, and you can find him on Google, Instagram, Facebook, and he's constantly mixing and mastering. He's always doing something.
He's a busy boy.
Busy boy. Bands go to him all the time, and he's in his own band, which I think are like playing in London soon. So yeah, if you go online and look for Tom Joy, you'll find him, and he's just brilliant. Like honestly, just a great guy. We're very lucky. We're going back to see him in July, so recording more stuff.
Wow, how many more singles?
TBC. TBC. It depends how many we think we can fit into the time we've booked with him. But we're still writing, trying to churn as many as we can out, Mark.
I mean, obviously you must go into the studio well prepared, because to record, what was you there? How long was you there?
3 days. It was 4 songs in 3 days, wasn't it?
You must have gone in really well prepared.
Well, funny story, because so yes, on the whole, we did. 75% of the songs we recorded were well prepared, and funny enough, Spinning Out, which obviously is our second release, I had only really written the lyrics idea for that in October, and we recorded it in the November, end of November, and we didn't really have much of an intro plan. We didn't really have much of an outro planned. We kind of did it on the fly. So the fact that people like Spinning Out, we're just like, well,
the song was pretty much finished as I recorded the drums to it. As in, I finished it there and then. We're like, right, we're going to do this. This is now the structure of the song.
This is now how it goes.
That's insane. But because you were in there such a short amount of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying the producer, obviously, he must have done an amazing job.
He did. He did.
He did some heavy lifting.
He did. Yeah, he did.
Were the songs pretty much done though? Or did he change quite a bit, or what did he add?
Well, I would say nothing changed around the actual structure, but he added some layers that really amplified certain parts of the song.
Yeah, he must have done. Yeah, I mean, the sound is phenomenal. It really is.
Yeah, we've got another release coming out maybe middle to the end of June or middle of June, because we do need to slow down the releasing, because we're getting too excited and we want to release it all at once. So we've got another release coming out in sort of like June-ish, sort of like mid to late June time, which is, I would say, slightly heavier than the others, and a lot of what makes it sound so punchy. Although, like Luke said, the structure was there for this song, and the idea and the feel and the vibe was there. What Tom, what Tom did to to that song in the studio, we were just like, this is crazy cool. Like, he didn't change anything, but he enhanced it, is probably the best word.
Yeah.
And it was nuts. And I was sitting there thinking, wow, we wrote this. This sounds so cool. Like, so yeah, excited for that one. Really excited for that one.
He like finds like the sweetest cherry and just puts it on the top.
He's great. He's great.
I mean, just the sound. I love the sound. I mean, I like Paramore anyway. I like him, and I like your singing. It's just amazing. You've got such a powerful voice as well. I mean, does that come from like the musical theatre kind of thing?
Maybe. It's really funny because I have a very, very like lovely, long, in-depth love story with my voice, because I obviously did a lot of musical theatre. So I was never professionally trained at all at any point in my life. I've never really received a singing lesson, which is ironic because I'm now a vocal coach. I actually give singing lessons, which is really ironic. But growing up, I had a very different voice to a lot of other girls who was doing musical theatre and guys in my group. And I did get quite a lot of like backlash for sounding a bit different to everybody else on my course at university. I had funny nicknames made up about me because I have quite a low voice, got a lot of depth to my voice. So I kind of spent a lot of time between like the age of 18 and 24 absolutely hating singing. I really didn't like it. Right. And then around the age 24, 25, I just sort of was like, do you know what? I'm so fed up of people telling me you can't sing this, you can't sing that. And the minute I kind of let go of expectations, I put a lot of time into my own voice, put a lot of work into my own voice, like self-taught. And now I kind of leaned on those inspirations from Alanis Morissette and like Skunk Anansie and Hayley Williams. And through that just kind of came this freedom of being able to sing whatever I kind of want to sing and making it my own at the same time. So probably a lot of musical theatre is the reason why it's the way it is. But I kind of tailed off from that around sort of like 18, 19, and really sat into the kind of live vocal, rock vocal, whatever you want to call it, pop punk vocal, and ran with it. And now we're here.
So when you was in the studio, did you record as a live band, or was it like separate, the tracks all separate, like the drumming and obviously the singing? And
we layered it up. So we started with the drums, and actually I would say that the process was slightly different. I think Tom is like really meticulous about how he goes about it, and for the drums in particular, I feel like I worked the hardest. He worked me like a dog.
A whole day of drumming for you.
And I think it's because he really likes to get a full recording each time. So I'd been used to you do like a couple of like layer tracks that'll kind of give you your bass line, and you go, well, that was the better one out of the two, and then you kind of drop in to do little bits where he didn't let me do that. So basically we were like, right, let's do 4 5 recordings to make sure that everything you're playing, like you're in the zone. Once you get into the zone, that for that take, like that's you. And actually I've really enjoyed that, because I feel like we got a better, more natural result out of it, right? Because then you kind of warmed up, you really get into the song and the feel of it. So that actually like I said, I haven't worked like that before, but I felt like it really helped me to bring it out a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
I think like you say, the end result's better because you're playing the full track, aren't you? Instead of doing little bits where it's stopping and starting, you might lose your momentum a little bit. I don't know. But I mean, the guy's a genius. He's really good.
He is.
Where's he from? Is he like local Norfolk? Did you say? Or is it just
Norfolk area?
Just goes around.
Without having too many people queuing up outside his house and studio. Like it's up on that Norfolk coast, right at the top.
Okay.
So north of Norwich. We'll pop it there.
North of Norwich. Did you like the whole studio experience then, or?
I think it was.
I love it.
it was. I never done it before, so for me, like my uncle owns a recording studio near where I live, which is down in the depths of Essex, and I've done like jingles for radio stations, and I've kind of practiced in recording studios, but I've never sat down and had to do my own songs and B, do it in an allotted time with you know, in a different space. So I really loved it because I felt like I was actually a little rock star. I felt like I was a little rock star. I was like, this is it. This is what it feels like to be doing what you love. And I never wanted to leave, even though, you know, it wasn't the greatest weather because it was basically December and it was freezing cold. I was like, no, I didn't want to leave. And we had so much fun doing it. And I felt like I got to know you guys better. And we had such a laugh. It was just, it was great.
Yeah.
So you're based in the same area now then?
Kind of.
Yeah, I would say
most of you are.
I would say that we're from Essex.
Yeah.
I think that's probably and
we Essex stretch we're like in all parts of Essex.
Yeah, it's a big county, isn't it?
But,
we reside in Essex. Some more towards London than others.
Kind of just the whole Essex area, basically.
So you've got your new single coming out in June, maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
Date TBC, but probably.
Yeah.
What live shows have you got? Have you got anything coming up?
Or
not?
We've got funny. So we've got we're doing a charity gig this weekend in Cambridge, at the 66 bar, which has been put together by like a myriad of bands, and they're all brilliant and very unique. But mainly run by, I think they're called the Winonas.
Yes.
And they are just really keen to have us on board. They kind of reached out to us right at the beginning. We first released Damn Happy Song, or just before we'd released it, I think. And said, we need a slot to be filled for this charity gig, and we'd love you to be on board. And we just jumped at the chance because we were like, why not? Let's play live. Come on. And now the lineup's like been developed. It's really exciting to see all these other bands come in, and we can't wait to basically A, meet them, B, actually play our music live. And kind of, you know, start to do, I guess, what we got together for. I mean, recording is great, but everyone wants to play live. That's the whole point of it. So that's coming up this weekend, which is exciting. And then we also have a gig at the Three Wise Monkeys in Colchester on the 19th of June, which again is with another fantastic lineup of bands. And I'm very excited to play with them as well, because they're all kind of pop punky and like heavy and edgy. So that's going to be really fun too. And then other gigs probably will come with time, but like we're quite a new band still, really, so not many people know of us. So,
I'm sure they will after you play.
I hope so. We hope so.
I'm sure they will. Absolutely.
We've done it as a bit of a soft launch, really, because one, you know, we were still writing and wanting to not just put sort of filler tracks in the 30-minute set. So it's important to us that we have the right songs before we start playing. So we've probably taken like our time with it, to be honest. Like Holly said, like we'll you know, we haven't booked loads and loads of gigs, but we are, you know, we will look to do more shows. But we've got like I said, full of, it's like a long, quite a big lineup starting at like 10 to 2 on Saturday. Going all the way through to sort of like 11 p.m.
11 at night.
So it'll be a brilliant day for like proper punk bands, you know. So it's going to be a really energetic day.
You will, What time are you guys on then?
So we're on about 5:30-ish. As I suppose with all lineups, things can always change because delays, etc. But we are we kind of done our research and looked at all the other bands, and it's made us very excited to be playing with some, like I say, really edgy punk, proper punk music, which is so exciting. And you know, getting our little slot and being able to play our music for the first time live.
Just what is it? A half an hour slot, is it?
Yeah.
That's probably enough, isn't it? You can get all these good songs in and then leave them wanting more.
Yeah. Well, we keep writing really short songs, Mark. So we got about.
You've got quite a few.
We tried to put some 3-4 minutes in rather than 2.
Big long guitar solos in the middle of something, or drum solos. So are you planning to release any like vinyls or CDs or even cassettes, people?
Imagine that.
I'd love that. That would be so cool.
I think in time, we would love to. We did have a look at the production costs. And obviously being a new and independent band with absolutely no one behind us.
Grassroots.
It was quite an expensive process
Yeah.
to get vinyls printed. We're like, oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
Never say never, Mark. We would love to. One day.
I mean, I've talked to a lot of bands and they seem to be releasing cassettes as well for some reason. That's a strange one.
That's really interesting.
Who has a cassette player now?
Exactly. Not even in your car.
Even some cars don't even have CD players anymore, which is really depressing because I loved having CDs in my car.
Maybe it's like make a resurgence, like because vinyl was really enjoyed becoming more popular. I mean, cassettes.
We're going to cycle through the others. Yeah.
I hope it's cheaper to make.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid when I used to have cassettes there, they used to snap constantly.
Yeah.
Halfway through a song, and you had to like stitch them together with a bit of sellotape, if you like, and like wind them back in. So
wind them in. Yeah.
So the song would be missing then.
You just actually my first ever cassette that I got, Mark, was, you're gonna love this. It was Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette.
Awesome.
Like Sony Walkman.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Honestly.
I remember mine as well. My first one was Green Day. Basket case. You know,
Good choice.
Basket case. It was a cassette EP, if you like. But yeah.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit young to have had a first cassette.
Yeah.
But my first CD was Busted.
Oh.
So
wow.
I bought it myself as well. At like 8. So
how much was it? £1.
It was something £1.99, £2.99 or something. So yeah.
Cool.
Well, guys, it's been great having you on. Thank you so much for sitting down and chatting to me.
Thank you,
Mark. It's been great.
And
Thank you.
good luck with your gig this weekend.
Thank you.
Sure it'll be amazing. And good luck for the future. And I can't wait to hear more of your music. I am a big fan, genuinely. I'm not just saying
thanks so much.
I'm a big fan. It's so good. And thank you for sending the acoustic as well. I'll put that out in a bit. Did it take a lot of takes?
Do you know what? Funny enough, I don't think so. We did kind of a little bit of an impromptu acoustic. It was kind of an impromptu thing, and we got like the camera up when we were recording it, and we did Damn Happy Song in like one take. That kind of happened quite quickly, and then we thought, well, whilst we're here, let's just do the other releases and the unreleased ones as well. So we have actually got a little bank of acoustic like videos now.
That's great. Yeah. Can't wait. It'd be great to hear them. I can't wait to listen to them.
Yeah.
It'd be really good.
Well, maybe.
I wasn't there distracting them, Mark, so that's probably why they got
Yeah, you weren't there, so we got loads done. So.
No one drumming in the background every time.
But yeah.
So do you ever think about coming up north kind of thing to tour or play shows?
To tour? Words to tour. Well, that sounds like a fun time, doesn't it?
Well, Mark, I work in Leeds. So my answer would be absolutely yes. I would love to bring us up north. We get a good crowd.
I think the Lending Room's especially, it's a great venue. You know, by the
What was that?
It's called what one? Lending Rooms.
Oh, I've not heard of that.
I haven't heard of that.
University.
Oh, I have to look it up.
Top end of town by it's up Woodhouse Lane. I don't know if you know where that is.
Oh, okay.
It's right at the top end of town, but it's like a student area.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but the Lending Room,
have a look it up.
Sound in there is amazing. The sound guy's fantastic.
Oh, love a good sound guy.
He's so good, honestly.
Very important.
Yeah.
I don't know any or many venues up there, Mark. So if you have some, please do recommend more.
Yeah, send them our way.
Yeah, the Wardrobe.
That one sounds good.
Wardrobe.
I've heard of that one, the Wardrobe. In fact, I think I've been there.
It's downstairs.
Is there a line in it?
Yeah. There's like a bar upstairs, and then we went downstairs. This is lovely.
Oh, really, exciting.
Nice. Yeah,
a nice room, nice sounding room.
Really good.
Yeah, that's a good place.
Yeah.
I can't think of anywhere else top of my head. Nice acoustic one is Northern Guitars as well. That's a good little cafe. That's nice in the centre of Leeds.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yes, the Wardrobe.
Little trip to Leeds then, maybe.
Oh, please.
Oh, please. Yeah, get yourself up, honestly. I think you'd go down the storm up here. You really would.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
it'd be great. Well, thanks, guys. It's been fantastic.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
See ya. Bye.